Hi everybody and welcome back to a very quiet, unfortunately, Valley Car Centre. So where are we this week? Well, I've only sold the older £2,500 Black Focus, which won't be enough to pay the bills unfortunately, but everybody else I've spoken to in the car trade's quiet, so I guess it's just the way it is. It is mid-November now, Christmas is just around the corner, so obviously we've still got the Crossland, which is sold, getting delivered tomorrow. Fiesta, which was in for its MOT and service, they're coming for that now. Bought this week this lovely HDI 3008. Now this car, it's got the half leather, it's got DAB radio with a touchscreen. It's only done 86,000 miles. Excellent history, 20 quid a year to road tax, and being a 16 HDI is very economical as well. Digital climate and everything. Lovely car, very pleased with that one. Then still not doing anything with the Black Fiesta, but well, I've done some mechanical jobs, but there's still tyres and that to get onto it. I did put it in for tyres, but then I swapped it with another car and got tyres put on that instead. Now I've got the Focus ST line. So you will notice straight away horrible alloys and probably saying, why on earth did you buy a car with them alloys on? And the truth is, we didn't. And now you might be saying, why on earth did you buy a car and then put them horrible alloys on it? Well, that was to take it to the alloy refurbers, so we could get it done whilst we're getting it valeted. So there it is, space savers on this side. But beautiful car, and I might do a video of that actually, because of what a transformation it'll be when the alloys are back on it. Little Peugeot's still with us, just reduced that. C-Max still with us. Did have a test drive and that on the iGo. I'd reduced it to 3.8 from 4 grand. I've still got to do that in the winter. Did have a test drive and everything on it. People were interested, then offered us 3,500. Well, I cannot accept 3,500, it's too low. Had somebody out on the KA and said that it was too small for the size of them, but then a Fiesta was too big on the outside, so I don't know what they're going to get. Astra here. Now that, I'm not sure, ploughed quite a bit of money into that. Got a couple of problems with it. Can't get it sorted. Don't know whether to put it to auction or whether just to keep going. Steve at Team Valley Autos across there has had a look at it a couple of times. He's been quiet, so when he's got some time I'll get him to have another look. Put a new fuel pump on it, but he thinks it could now be injectors, so might have to get a set of injectors for it after getting a fuel pump put on it. But it's still not running right. Can't send them out if they're not right. But that's just typical. You get the bad news of it's quiet, and then the bad news of you've spent a fortune trying to fix a car and it hasn't solved it. But it hasn't just had a fuel pump, it's had other things on it as well, and it's not. Now, this car wasn't in last week. I think I told you about it. What a beautiful car this is. Vauxhall Grandland. And when they say grand, they do mean it. They've got things like the electric seats, all-round electric windows. When you put it in reverse, the mirrors actually tilt to help you when you're reversing. Obviously the DAB, sat-nav, electronic handbrake, 6-speed. And I was flicking through the service history of this one the other day, and these have got a wet belt on them, and it's had the wet belt done, so that's really good news. But yeah, lovely. I had a few of these, and last year I was selling them like hotcakes with the two-tone black roof and blue. Had them all in that colour, funny enough, and every one of them sold like a hotcake. But like I say, it's just quiet. Fiesta, did have someone briefly look at that today, were very impressed, but went to look at other cars. Got the Focus ZX. Now normally I'd never have that vehicle sat around. That is the Focus ST line, same as the one outside. That is the other car that we bought from Scotland last week. Remember I said we bought two? Well, that one, my dad was valeting it. And we also had the Crossland, which we bought. Again, I'm amazed that's still there. Had someone on the phone about the Fiesta, but they've got a V8 Mercedes that they wanted to put in. Well, I don't know where I'd go with that. Golf GTI, again, still with us. Focus ST line, still with us. And the bike. Like I say, it has been a quiet week, but it's been quiet for the valeters across the road there. It's been quiet for Steve, Team Valley Autos in the corner. So, you know, you come to expect this sort of thing in November, but when you've got really good stock, it does become a bit depressing. See, Fiesta still with us out there as well, which we thought was sold on finance. We thought, well, the black Focus was sold on finance, actually give the finance company the money back, because the people couldn't afford the payments. But it's one of them. I think it's important to do a video like this, because everybody always thinks that you'll sell cars week in, week out, and if someone, you know, had given up their job and started to do this job, and they had these sort of cars, and it was their first week, then they'd be thinking to themselves, oh my God, what have I got myself into here? But it was only 2 weeks ago where I was selling so many cars, I couldn't keep up with it. So what we've done this week is, we've MOT'd most of the cars that are in here and serviced most of the cars. Like I say, Steve was quiet across the road there, so I put a lot of services into him. He's a great mechanic. No reason why he should be quiet either. Got 5-star reviews. No one's ever said anything bad about him. He's a really good mechanic. But we're a really good car dealers. We've got 5-star reviews. But it's just unfortunate. Everybody else I've spoken to in the trade's the same. So let's hope that next time I speak to you, it's going to be better news. I'm not going to be selling stuff again. Like I say, normally with these Focuses, these S's and ST lines, I'd sell them and have loads of people on the phone disappointed that they'd missed them. Now I've still got them. Same with the Crossland, the Grandland, the Fiesta. In fact, most of the stuff I've got here, that new Peugeot that's just come in today, most of the stuff I've got, it's amazing that it's still here. But like I say, just have to persevere for another week. See, hopefully good times are ahead, but I have heard it's snowing on Monday as well, so that's not going to help the job. But hopefully, fingers crossed guys, when I'm back with you, I'll tell you about a lot of sold cars. Thanks very much for watching. Hope it wasn't too depressing on that one, and take care.